everyone, and welcome to the Retro Cellar, where today we're going to be looking at another Arcade1up product. It's a little different than what we've looked at before, such as their 3/4 sized arcades, their countercades, their partycades. This one being a collectorcade, and surprise, surprise, it's yet another Pac-Man product. Now, they originally sold these for $99. I think I only got it for like $20 on Goodwill, I believe. They've also discontinued these. They're not listing them on their website, so if you're going to get them, you're going to get them on the secondhand market. And as rumor has it, that there's some trouble in the future of Arcade1up, possibly. From what I heard, they're possibly being bought out by the company Basic Fun, which is a toy company that made things like this, one of these little mini arcades that I think I might have shown before on the channel. I'm not sure. They have recently ventured into the 3/4 sized arcade cabinet niche that Arcade1up has filled for the last several years. And although the quality of them, if you can believe it, is a little less than the Arcade1ups, it was their first step into it. So now if they buy Arcade1up, as the rumor says, they've been struggling themselves. I believe last year they filed for bankruptcy and managed to make it out. Arcade1up, as a lot of people know, is also struggling. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if they buy them out, where they take the brand, the licensing, which I don't know how that works. When a company buys out another, does it also get the licenses that went with it? Who knows? Nevertheless, we'll look at this Arcade1up product. There's 3 games on it, that being Pac-Man, of course, Galaga, and Galaxian. There's really not many specs to go on. I don't know exactly how small the screen is. I'll put it up here just to see. Not that it matters. It's small. But this will be a short video. We'll just take a look around it and play the 3 games that are on it and see if this is something that you want to add to your arcade collection. Here's the Arcade1up Pac-Man Collectorcade. And as you can see, it's basically just a smaller version of their stand-up arcade cabinets. Let's just have a look around. Here's the side art on it. Not bad, very nice. It's just pretty much a sticker. As you can see, it's actually peeling up here a little bit. And that would be the other side. Around the back, if you look here, you have your volume control. You have your on and off switch. And here is the battery compartment where this uses 4 AA batteries to power it. Unfortunately, there is no AC adapter or even a USB-C cable or anything like that to power it. So unfortunately, all you have is just these batteries. But, you know, it works. If you look around the front, you have your start game button here, which is also your 1-player start or your 2-player start. Here would be your power button that you would use for Galaga and Galaxian, and your little joystick, which is, it's a little stiff, but obviously it's going to work. We'll just see how it works as far as the precise turns that you have to make, especially in Pac-Man. And if we turn this on, you'll see something that actually surprised me with these collectorcades, and that is it has a light-up marquee. That's a pretty nice touch. Here's our look at the menu, which shows you the games, that being Pac-Man, Galaga, and Galaxian. The screen, although it's small, 3.2 inches, it's bright in person. It looks like on camera you're seeing some lines on it, but they're not actually present when you see it in person. But the viewing angles are not too bad. Surprisingly, it doesn't get washed out as you turn it. I kind of expected when I got this that that would be the case, but fortunately, that isn't the case. All right, how about we play these 3 games, see how they run, and that should be it. Let's start off with Pac-Man. All right, this definitely doesn't sound like the arcade ROM, unfortunately. The controls aren't bad. I'm able to make all the turns that I have to. That did get hung up there, but it's not too bad. Ah. Not too bad. Definitely doesn't sound right. And volume-wise, this is about as loud as it goes. So, there you have it. Pac-Man. Now for a little Galaga. Buttons are a little clicky. The screen really isn't that bad. I'm surprised. Small, but not bad. Now, how about we try Galaxian and call it a day? Well, that was our look at the Arcade1up Pac-Man Collectorcade. There wasn't much to show you since it only had these 3 games on it. But really, it wasn't bad. It was certainly playable. And yeah, so how about we just wrap up this short little video? Well, that was our look at the Arcade1up Pac-Man Collectorcade. It's cute. It's kind of a neat thing to actually collect. Too bad they didn't really put many of them out. I forget how many there were. There's just a couple of them. So you're not really collecting anything if there aren't that many of them. But it fills a neat little niche. We already spoke about the build quality of it. I believe the numbskulls, I haven't seen one in person, but I believe their build quality is better than these, which is reflected in the price as well. But it's neat. It's playable. But again, I don't think it would have been worth the $100 that this originally sold for, when for another $50 to $100 you can get a countercade. A couple $100 more, you could get one of their stand-up cabinets. But if they priced it better, it probably would have done better on the market. Who knows? But I wouldn't say for me it was a waste of money. If you can find it on the secondhand market for cheap, it wouldn't be a bad product to get. But if you're getting it for $100 or more, shy away from it. There's better options out there, and probably the numbskull ones are a little bit better. But that is our look at it. That's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.